What? Rob Kardashian's ass up in the hospital? What the fuck? Do they even have a bed big enough for that big boy? Yeah, I feel bad, man. It's about to be the end of shit. 2016 is about to end. 2017 is about to begin. And I didn't retire my infamous 2016 joke of calling her Blac Chyna crack vagina and him slob Kardashian. I won't be saying it for 2017, so I just had to call him it one more time. Blac Chyna, crack vagina, and slob Kardashian. I just had to say it one more time, Ninja, one more time. This 2017 hits, I won't be saying it again. TMZ posted a story titled, Blac Chyna and Kris Jenner rushed to hospital for Rob. The story was posted December 29th of 2016 by TMZ. Now, they updated the story at 7:47 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so let me go ahead and read to you what the original article said, then I'll read you the update. TMZ wrote, Blac Chyna and Kris Jenner rushed to an emergency room Wednesday night after Rob Kardashian went into, quote, medical distress, TMZ has learned. Chyna and Kris arrived separately. Kris was with Corey Gamble. Let me interject here. Corey Gamble's the lucky black dude who's smashing Mama Jenner. Yes, the momager, Kris Jenner. He's a lucky brother. I heard he's in his 30s and everything. But shout out to my man, Corey, for smashing Kris Jenner. High five. But anyways, Chyna and Kris arrived separately. Kris was with lucky Corey Gamble and rushed into the ER at 9:45 p.m. near Hidden Hills, where the family lives. Sources connected with the family confirm Rob had checked himself in earlier in the evening. Rob and Chyna have been living separately, which explains why she showed up later. As TMZ has reported, he suffered from diabetes. So far, we don't know what triggered the ER visit. There is a report out he suffered a mental breakdown, but we're told that is not true. Our sources would only characterize it as a, quote, health problem. You think maybe being severely overweight has something to do with it? Anyways, back to the update. The update was from 7:47 a.m. Pacific time on December 29th of 2016. TMZ wrote, family sources tell TMZ Rob checked himself into the hospital because his diabetes flared up. We're told he had been doing okay lately, but the stress from his turbulent relationship with Blac Chyna drove him to eat excessively, and he gained an alarming amount of weight recently, causing him to lose control over his diabetes. He's still in the hospital as doctors try to stabilize him. Thank you very much, TMZ, for the information. So all of you white men out there that want you a black piece of vagina, like crack vagina, just remember this. These black girls will have you eating excessively and cause you to get sick or potentially die over diabetes. You want to die from diabetes? This is why the word die is in it. Do you want to die from the beaties? From the beasties? See, diabetes die from the beasties. What does Tommy Sodomizer call the black chicks? Beastie BT 1000. See the connection right there? See the wordplay? Jesus. But anyways, none of my business. Let me tell you something right now. I think that Blac Chyna is driving this man over the edge. And what she needs to do is just leave him alone, so then that way he can get his life back together. I think that Blac Chyna is bad for him. You know, that's just my opinion. I mean, Blac Chyna is a nice looking woman, but let's be real here, she's a damn hood rat. And Rob just doesn't have the social skills to handle being in a relationship with her. Because she's a hood rat, she operates a different way than he does. You might say that his family's ratchet and his sister's a porn star and all this other bullshit. But think about it, you know, we don't see his family hopping in and out of jail cells. You know, we don't really see them getting into trouble. We don't see them acting stereotypically ghetto. You know, the Kardashians seem to be cool, calm, collected people. They don't really judge people. They seem to not really believe in harming people either, if you really pay attention. I mean, they'll sue a motherfucker if they have to. They will sue you. But other than that, the Kardashians don't really seem to start any shit with anybody. People start shit with them. They have enough trouble. You know what I mean? People always looking to start some nonsense with them, but I've never really seen them start a beef, ever. You know? But yeah, the Kardashians and the Jenners seem to be everything. And don't get me wrong, Blac Chyna is nice to look at, but she's a hood rat. You know? No man of means with the connections that Rob has, the access to women that Rob has, should be putting up with the type of shit he's putting up with, to the point where he's allegedly going to the excuse me, the Illuminati put a burp in my throat because I was telling too much. I was talking too much again. Anyways, man, I think that they just need to not get married. Okay, you guys had a child together, but don't ruin the child's life by going and getting married now. There's no need to do all of that. You know, people think, well, I want to do things the right way. Now we're going to go ahead and get married. And then our child will have both of the parents at home and we'll have one big happy family. No, that's how you end up in one big sad family, or one little warring family, or some other sort of variation of some sort of very negative circumstances that are very avoidable. They really need to separate. They need to part ways, man. But hey, I gotta ask, do you think that the Kardashians put an Illuminati curse on Blac Chyna and Rob Kardashian's relationship to make it not last? You think some witchcraft was at work here? Honestly, I would say it's fair play in this situation. I think that he's in danger being with Blac Chyna. You know, I did see a video where she hit him. Some of y'all might say she was playing, but she did have those text messages come out where she was talking with a friend about hitting him. And you see he ends up in the hospital. You might say, well, Kanye and Kim, they're together and Kanye ended up in the hospital recently. So does that mean that he should leave Kim? No, they're married with 2 children. They're in love. They match up very well. And Kanye was having problems since before he not met Kim, but was having problems since before they were official. Okay? Whatever's going on with Rob, I predict will get worse. So he may be saving his life to walk out of the relationship now. I think that's the healthy thing to do, physically, mentally, and emotionally, and socially, and financially. But this is all my opinion. Just because I think if they get married, they're going to get divorced and she's going to try to take him to the cleaners, doesn't mean I'm right. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong about Blac Chyna. I think she's a very nice looking woman, but I think she's cold-blooded reptilian. But that's just all my opinion. What do I know? I'm just an asshole with a microphone. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Is that wig is long? Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine, Meat Magazine 7 on Google Plus, and Meat Magazine blog on Instagram. All I know, she's wearing the hell out of that dress. I never said she wasn't fine. I said she's bad for Rob. She's a hood rat. But Blac Chyna's sexy as a motherfucker though. Jesus. Meat Magazine.